This is going to be 2014-15 Panini Select Basketball. This is box number 4086. Let's go ahead and screen share everybody in. This is random. The random team. Joe D up top, Vin G down at the bottom, everybody else somewhere in the middle. Let's copy this right here and put it into random.org. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. There's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and number 7. All right, Corey M., you got the top spot. Jeffrey D down at the bottom. Everybody else somewhere in the middle. Let's go ahead and put that into the select spreadsheet right here. All right, guys, ladies and gents, follow along as I read aloud the team assignments. Corey M., you got the Hawks. Jeffrey D with the Celtics. Eric S., the Nets. Richard E., the Hornets, Bobcats. Matthew W. with the Bulls. Brandon G. with the Cavaliers. Mike B. with the Nuggets. Stephen D. with the Pistons. Jonar, you have the Warriors. It's Yonar with the Warriors right there. David L. with the Rockets. Vin with the Lob City. Jeffrey D. with the Lake Show. James P. with the Grizz. Joseph D. with the Miami Heat. Jonar with the Bucks. Joseph L. with the Timberwolves. Alex G. with the Knicks. Jeffrey P. the Thunder and Supersonics. Robert B. the Magic. Brandon G. You have the 76ers. James P. with the Suns. Matthew W. with the Trailblazers. Richard E. with the Kings. Darren has the Spurs. Dave R. with the Raptors. And then we got Yonar with the Jazz. Dave R. with the Mavericks and Pacers. And rounding out the list is Jeffrey D. with the Pelicans and the Wiz. All right, everybody, there it is. If you want to make a trade, now's the time to do so. Go ahead and offer them up as I scroll back through slowly. All right, I'm going to get the shrink wrap off. You guys got a little while longer to talk trade. 8 left, and Insane Inc. All right, so I see a couple trade offers. I don't see any talk. That must mean everybody's ready to go. So good luck. Let's make it happen. Here we go. All right, Mr. Chris Paul got his ankles destroyed. There is a John Stockton and Draymond Green. Mr. Roy Hibbert. Did they make the playoffs? Oh, there we go. Latrell Sprewell, get you a certified choke card. He will choke you out. Here we go. Amari Stoudemire. Look at this. New York Knicks. Select swatches right there. Mr. Amari Stoudemire. 6 of 25. New York Knicks owner Alex G. That is coming out to you. Nice hit. And Jay Crowder. No playoff Pacers. Okay. So they lost last night. Man, they were playing good, too, with what's-his-face coming back from the injury. Made a good push. There he is. Oh, what happened to Paul George? That's what I'm talking about. Don't tell me the same leg. There's a Wiggins right there, Jabari Parker, Mr. John Wall, and Marcus Smart. Did he really hurt himself again? The other leg? What? No way. Like serious damage or a little sprain, we don't know yet type deal. Damn, that sucks, man. There's Iguodala right there. There's Dwight Howard. There we go. Hollis Thompson. Mr. Hollis Thompson right there. Celtics are in. Dave R. Here he is. The old Bean Towner. Yeah, against the Cavs. Damn, he was carried out. Damn, that sucks, man. I hate to hear that. The other leg. Well, you know what happens a lot of times when you sustain a big injury like that. There's Vlade Divac right there. When you sustain an injury like that, you start favoring the other leg. And then the other leg gives out because it's not used to all that. Dave, what do you think about your former tight end? Did he get what the just deserve to him? Nerlens Noel. There he is, the Greek Freak. Oh, look at this. Kobe. 44 of 149. Kobe Bryant, the Lake Show. Jeffrey D. right there. And there's Shaq O'Neal. Everybody said not happening. Solace. Oh, what? The Cavs and the Celtics? I mean, I don't know. I would suggest he not, but hey, who knows, right? Maybe he's up for punishment. 45 of 149, Blake Griffin. And that's going to go out to the Clippers owner. That's Vin G right there. There's Amari again. Mr. Stoudemire. Dub said, I was at that game when LeBron messed around and got a triple-double. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one, Silas. I don't... Yeah. What are the odds on that series anyway? The odds that they win. Here we go. Rodney Hood with the Jazz. Mr. Rodney Hood. And this is 21 of 99, Utah Jazz owner. And that's going to be coming out to Ionar S. right there. And there he is, old Jalen Rose. 4 straight, we got this. Dave R., how much? What are we talking? I'll lay a bunch to that. 9-4 favorites for the title. So they're the favorites, huh? Drew Holiday, Gordon Hayward, Terrence Jones, P.J. Hairston, and James Young. A nickel, all right. We're talking about a nickel though, right? We're talking about a nickel. All right, there we go. KG, Markeith, Isaiah, Dante Exum, and Sean Merriman. No. Not that kind of nickel. Boston is 200 to 1. My wife's out in Vegas right now. She landed this morning at 1 a.m. Vegas time. And we'll have to make that call, right, if you guys think it's going to happen. Here we go. Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp, number to 10. Look at that. 5 of 10 right there. Seattle Supersonics. And that's Jeffrey P. right there. That's a nice one. That is a nice one, buddy. Mr. Sean Kemp. Once again, Jeffrey P. Nice hit. 5 of 10 right there. All right, last but not least, let's see what we got. And there's old Drummond. Mr. Drummond. What you talking about, Willis? And there's a Nick Young. Old Swaggy. Mr. Swaggy right there. Jersey, yeah, no doubt, man. Here we go. There's a James Young, number to 60. 8 of 60. James Young. Is that his jersey number? What number is James Young? That is a Boston hit. Speaking of Boston, who's got the Celtics? Jeffrey D right there. Nice hit, Jeffrey. That's a sign. Yeah, that's a sign, all right. And Baron Davis rounds it out. Vegas Vinny. She said, don't call her. Well, then you're a lucky man, bro. You're a lucky man because she's out there with 6 other lovely ladies for a bachelorette party. And they're going to see Tiesto tonight. Tiesto at, I think he's at MGM somewhere. Anyway, let's go ahead and get that over to YouTube right now.